The NBA isn't just a basketball league. It's a place where dreams meet reality, where fans become family, and where unforgettable stories unfold beyond the hardwood. Today, we're diving into some of the most unbelievable NBA fan stories that will touch your heart and remind you why sports can transcend the game itself. Our first story takes us to the life of Bryan Stevenson, a lifelong Chicago Bulls fan. Bryan had grown up watching every game during the team's dynasty in the 90s, with Michael Jordan as his ultimate hero. But Bryan's life took an unexpected turn when he was diagnosed with a rare form of kidney disease in his late 20s. Facing the daunting days of treatment, Bryan channeled his love for the game into a ritual, rewatching every Bulls championship game during his recovery sessions. When Bryan's story reached the Bulls organization through a family friend, they decided to step in. On his 30th birthday, Bryan was invited courtside to watch the Bulls play, his first in-person game in over a decade. And then it happened. During a timeout, Michael Jordan himself, who happened to be in attendance that night, walked out to surprise Bryan with an autographed jersey and spent several minutes talking with him. Bryan later called it the moment that made fighting worth it. Today, Bryan not only supports the Bulls, but actively volunteers to help others battling chronic illnesses discover sources of hope in their lives. Then there's Maria Diaz, a single mom from El Paso, Texas. Maria had never been much of a sports fan, but her 8-year-old son, Alex, was obsessed with the Dallas Mavericks. His favorite player was Luka Doncic, and he wouldn't stop dreaming of attending a game. The problem? Maria was stretched thin financially, balancing 2 jobs just to make ends meet. But she was determined to make Alex's dream come true, so she started saving in secret, a few dollars from every paycheck. It took her over 2 years, but she finally got the chance to afford 2 tickets to a Mavs home game last year. For Alex, stepping into the arena felt like magic, but the real miracle happened in the 4th quarter. Luka Doncic noticed Alex cheering and pointed to him after a buzzer-beater shot. After the game, a member of the Mavericks team approached Maria and Alex with even more incredible news. Luka had invited them backstage. Alex got to meet his hero, snap a picture, and leave with Luka's game-worn sneakers. That night, Alex told his mom it was the best day of his life, and for Maria, it was a reminder that sacrifices for the people you love are always worth it. And let's not forget about Max Singh, a 17-year-old basketball enthusiast from Toronto. Max had always dreamed of playing in the NBA, but an injury in his freshman year of high school crushed his hopes of pursuing basketball professionally. Devastated, Max lost confidence and struggled to find direction until the day his father encouraged him to channel his passions differently. Max started a YouTube channel dedicated to breaking down Raptors games and analyzing plays. Slowly but surely, his channel gained traction, catching the attention of the Toronto Raptors media team. One fateful day, Max received an email inviting him to intern with the Raptors' social media department. It wasn't a spot on the team, but it gave Max something just as meaningful, a chance to immerse himself in the game he loved and turn his passion into a career. Today, Max works full-time as a graphic designer and says basketball gave him the courage to rewrite his story. Finally, there's Clara Johnson, a Utah Jazz fan who at 92 years young has attended every Jazz home game since 1988. Clara became a local legend, known for showing up to games with giant homemade signs and cookies she baked for her favorite players. When Clara suffered a fall a few years ago and was bedridden, several Jazz players, including Donovan Mitchell, took the time to visit her at the hospital. They told her, "You've supported us through everything. It's our turn to support you." Clara recovered and returned to the games, proving that fandom isn't just about cheering for a team. It's about loyalty, family, and love that defies the passage of time. These stories are reminders that in the NBA, it's not just about the wins or losses, it's about the lives touched, the dreams fueled, and the communities brought together. So the next time you watch a game, remember, you might just be witnessing another unbelievable story in the making.